Hey everybody, it's me, the Gen X Effect, aka the Gen X Pawpaw, aka Clint. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody had a decent day. So I wanted to hop on here because I've had a few people questioning me and just talking to me and wondering what's going on. And I haven't posted a video in quite a while. It's been probably about 2 weeks or thereabouts. And quite honestly, it's a bunch of reasons, excuses, whatever. Um, I haven't really had the urge of a topic to speak on. I've got a lot of things I want to speak on, but nothing that's just pushing me to do it. Um, Two, I've been enjoying uh, sharing. I've been enjoying liking people's content and supporting other people right now. And I realize some of y'all that's been on here a while is gonna be like, oh no, don't get caught in that trap. I get that it's a trap. I can see it. I see the potential there. I'm enjoying it. It's making me feel good right now. It's making me feel good going around helping people out, but also I'm gaining so much insight. I mean, sure, there's a lot of content I'm watching that just has nothing to do with me, but I'm supporting people. But there's a lot of content out there that has information that just really touches home. And for one, I might find somebody that's got something or deals with something similar to me that just I have somebody new to share it with, like somebody that can understand something when I say it. They know what I mean when I say I feel a certain way. Um, But not only that, I'm learning things from some of these people. They have tricks to the trade. I thought I had tricks, sure, but and maybe I have something I can show them that they don't know about. But some of them have things that I'm not aware of, and when they speak on it, and I'm like, oh shit, I can use that. Like that would be real helpful. Why didn't that ever cross my mind? Why didn't somebody bring that up to me before? But so I'm really enjoying just watching content and filling my spare time with just supporting lives and watching playlists and commenting on people's stuff and going to lives that are educational. I mean, some are just relaxing. I go to a couple that are relaxing. I go to a few that teaches me things about myself, and then I go to a few that teaches me things about YouTube. Um, I don't want to say anybody in particular because if I say one, I need to say them all. Um, but I've commented on y'all's lives, and so if I'm saying this, then no, you're one of the ones I'm talking about. Um, some things is just like a classroom. I can go in here and get this YouTube education, and I can hear different ideas, whether it be from a seasoned vet or somebody new that's come along, and but they're very smart and understand how things work, and they have information. And um, I can cherry pick through it, and try to create my channel as best I want. Um, some of it's healing. Some of the stuff I watch touches me in a way that needs to be touched, and it's good for me to say it in less words I can't. It's good for me, and I'm right where I need to be, and don't really care what anybody else thinks. I'm good with that. Um, some of it's just stuff I need to hear. There's some of it's just entertaining. There's some entertaining stuff. There's a couple lives I go to where I'm just going to see a certain group of people and I'm just going to enjoy the next hour. I'm going to laugh. We're going to giggle. They're going to get my humor. I'm going to get theirs. Um, and the people that come to them particular lives, it's just a good time. I've said it before. Excuse me. I've said it before. I suffer from a couple different mental health diagnoses. One of them being BPD, and BPD for me is very. I mean, it's strange for anybody, but I got this very outgoing personality when my mind's right, and I'm very interpersonal, and I'm very outgoing and loud and fun. But then I have this thing. Sometimes this thing hits me, and there's no rhyme or reason, or maybe there is a rhyme and reason. I just ain't figured it out all the time yet. Um, but this thing hits me, and I'm crippled. I'm just terrified of everything. I don't want to go out. I don't want to be in a crowd of people. I don't want to go to McDonald's because Lord forbid I'm next to 10 people. I don't want to go to the store. I don't even want to go out on the porch. Um, it's it just hits me. It's a part wave of depression, but also just this anxiety that just puts fear in me that I don't normally carry, or I try not to. Um, and I just become terrified. I gotta stay where I'm at. I gotta stay. Even in the house, like there's certain parts of the house I just like I'll go to do what I need to do and get out of it. Like I got my own little cave, and that's where I'm okay, and I'm going to hang out here. And next thing you know, weeks can go by, and I don't associate with nobody. People reach out to me. You okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I'm sure most of them by now is used to it. It's been so many years that once I reply, I'm good. They'll say hi. All right, just think about you, love you. So talk to you later, cuz. They check in on me so they know I'm okay. Cause I won't. You won't hear from me. I don't want to reach out. It's not that I won't talk to you, but I'm not reaching out. Um, so with me saying all that, um, YouTube is it's a way I can be around people. It's a way I can choose to be around the kind of people I want to be around. Um, I don't have to worry too much about dealing with something I don't want to deal with. The real world, you don't get that choice. You go out and deal with people, you get what you get from them. The average person controls how they deal with that. Well, I'm not the average. I got BPD. That takes over when it wants to take over, um, and I'm just not able to deal with. I'm not able to process people's issues. I'm not able to process mine. I have a band of emotions that are just going haywire. Like I'm also bipolar, but the easiest way to describe some forms of BPD is it's your emotions are bipolar. Um, I crave a relationship. I crave love. I crave treating a woman like a queen and putting her on a pedestal and just giving her everything I have in me. But when I get it, I do everything I can to destroy it. And I don't mean by doing bad things. I just I sabotage it. I try to convince them there's somebody better, that they don't deserve to be with me. And, I start to want to be alone, because I don't want to do this to a person and put them through the bullshit I'm going through and the craziness I go through and the swings I'm constantly going through. And then when I'm out of that swing, all I can think about is like, man, you got what it takes. You can love a woman. You can give her so much. Like it's emotional. It's bipolars that are emotional, or emotional bipolar. It's insane. It is a trip. Um, so that's another thing I'm enjoying right now. It's another reason I haven't been on an urge to make a video. It's just because I've been complacent with where I'm at. I'm okay, for now. Um, my original goal when I made this channel was to get monetized and turn it into something. But like, I'm not saying that's still not the goal. It's just that's not a driving force at this moment, and I'm okay with that. That's one thing I've learned about my issues is not to push myself and take things as they are and accept them as they are and enjoy what's in front of you. And right now, I am enjoying it, and slowly my channel's growing still somehow. I'm throwing out a couple shorts, and people are still subscribing to me. Somehow or another, I went from 50 to almost 200 in like a few weeks, and I don't know how. Because it's been almost I don't know. I think it's been 10 or 11 days or 12 days since I put a video out. Um, so it's doing what it's doing, and I'm right now I'm okay. Maybe I'll get a sense of urgency in a few weeks or next week or tomorrow, and feel the urge to get back up on the horse and get into this. But right now I'm okay. Right now my next goal is to work on a live. That's my next goal. Um, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you just need to do it. You just need to do it." And I understand that. It's you're not what you're saying isn't not registering. It's still I have a hard time talking to air. It'd be a whole lot easier if I could had a second person here with me, I could bounce stuff off of. Then, oh yeah, I can rock and roll all night. I could start a live at 8 o'clock at night, and I'd still be rocking at 6 in the morning if I had a person to hang with me. I could bounce stuff off of. Like I'm that guy. Um, but I have nobody to bounce it off of, so it's a little bit of nerves just jumping into it and talking in the air. The main reason I haven't went live yet is because of privacy. Um, I rent a room from an older couple out of this house, um, and I rent the garage up here, for my tools and to do my stuff because they don't do nothing up here. This was their father's, and it's just pretty much has all their tools and whatever up in here. So I get free use of it and do what I need to do for my thing. So in the house, I have no privacy. I have a little privacy in my room, but they listen to the TV so loud that I get copyrighted because you can hear MASH or Perry Mason or something blaring in the background. You've seen me do a few of my videos in there. I have the blanket up on the wall behind me, and it's to block some pictures and some stuff with names on it. But also it's children, my grandkids and stuff, and I don't need I'm on YouTube. They're not on YouTube. It's not my business to put them out there like that. But also that also covers a door. It helps. I'm thinking to knock down some sound. But I can't do it often. They're just out there listening to TV loud all the time. That's their thing. I come up here in the garage and I make videos. Unfortunately, where I live at, I'm kind of like in this bowl. It's just like you got to go up to a hilltop and then you got to come down, and that's where I'm at. Um, in this little bowl, and my cell service just sucks. Like, once you get about, I don't know, half a mile up the road east or half mile up the road west, your service kicks back in. It's just known. If somebody's coming to visit me, they know the spots where they got to send me a text before they get to the house, because once they get here, they could be right out front and they can't send me a text. It just doesn't do it. So I bounce off of my Wi-Fi. Well, when I get up in the garage, my Wi-Fi sucks. So it sometimes sticks and sometimes don't. I just don't want to trust going live with it, and then it just bottoms out. I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to leave a sour taste in people's mouth where I finally get a pile of people to come in or a group of people to come in, and then I just can't do it. It just goes out. It's like, well, I ain't gonna go the next time. So I'm trying to figure something out about live. I do got a park up the road. I've never really. I know I get my music. Like when I go up there and walk it, I know I can play my music. But I've never really paid attention to see how strong my phone signal is up there. Um, I may be able to go up there and go live. Um, I don't know yet. I'll figure something out, and I'm just not in a hurry. Like I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in. I started this in January, and you know, if I get everything completed, I need to be completed by the end of the year. I'll be okay. But then if I don't think I'm going to stress it. I might hop on a few other people's lives here soon. And um, be on with them, and maybe it'll start making me comfortable. And I've done it already a couple times. But maybe that'll be what it does. And I don't know. I'll put something together and I'll figure it out. And it'll come soon. Soon to me is, I don't know, next few weeks or something. I've been able to go live for a couple weeks, so next few weeks or something, I might spring up a live. I might just pop up overnight. I don't know. I'm a night owl, so maybe at midnight or 1 o'clock, I might just pop on for 20 minutes, just see what happens, and just say, hey, I went live. Um, I don't know, but that's where I'm at. That's why I haven't posted a video in a while. I've done a few shorts. Just the only urge I have is to make a video is just because I feel like I'm supposed to be making a video, but I don't have an urge of what to do it about, anything in particular to talk about, and I don't want to stress over that. I know how it can be. I don't want to get all weirded out and let something I'm trying to enjoy start to worry me, because if it starts to worry me, then I'm not going to enjoy it and I'll just abandon it and I won't have nothing to do with it. And I don't want to do that. I've found a lot of good here. There's a little bit of bad here, and there's a little bit of stuff I just want nothing to do with. I won't call bad. I've had to unsub to a few people, and some of it's toxic, some of it's just toxic to me. Some people are just toxic. Some people just they think they're saying and doing the right things, and they really just don't know what they're saying. They're just spewing out their opinion and trying to force it on other people, and to me, that's toxic as hell. And then there's some people who may have a good message and may have good intentions and may even be helping a bunch of people, but it comes across me wrong, and it comes across me in a way that I don't want nothing to do with you. That's toxic to me. That's me understanding my ways and what I can and can't be around and what I can and can't have in my life. And I've learned a lot of that the hard way. And when I start seeing that from a certain person, no matter how good their message is or how much they're trying to actually help, when I see it coming that way, it's like, nope, sorry, bud. Sorry, bud. Sorry, pal. I just can't have you around me, man. You're the kind of person that just doesn't do me good. You put me in a place I don't want to be in. So I've had to delete a few, and I'm okay with that. I'm almost 50 years old. I just got on YouTube, so if I made it 50 years without you, I'll make it another. Not trying to sound mean about it. Um, it just is what it is, right? I Yeah, that's just all there is to that. It's I don't have to have things around me I don't like. Not on YouTube. I don't have to. You don't have to. It's that simple. I don't have to deal with things. Um, I guess if you was trying to prioritize, and a lot of people are, is trying to prioritize getting monetized, then maybe you do got to deal with things you don't want to deal with. Maybe that's what's changed in me. I've decided that's not a priority to me because I'm not going to deal with things. I've had things push me in a direction and in a way that were bad. They were bad for me and bad for other people. And if I get anything that's making me feel like any of that, it's making me feel like it's being that person, it's gotta go. It's just that simple. It's gotta go. That's pretty much all there is. And I'll try to get a video out to you soon. I'm actually thinking about doing a video on living with BPD and maybe explaining more of what it is and how you become diagnosed with it and what my particular symptoms are. Um, uh, I've actually already made a thumbnail and a title and thought about some of what I want to talk about. I just don't know if I want to do that because here's my problem with something like that. I'm scared I'm going to trigger somebody. I don't want to put something out there and somebody watches it and it sets them off into a destructive behavior that day because I triggered it, and I brought up some things that they've been trying to work through. Yeah, I could help people, but I'm more worried about the people I hurt. So I'm not quite sure. Like, I think I definitely want to do a video on BPD. I don't know if it's going to be living with BPD or what is BPD or um, I don't know, but that's definitely been in my head. So I got a feeling like that's what I'm supposed to do is some kind of talk on that. And maybe it won't. Maybe that's what I'll go live with when I go live. Maybe I'll go live with that and I'll have that discussion. That way it's on live, and if somebody don't like it, they can click right on off of it. Um, and I'll put a trigger warning or something up on it, when I post the replay. I don't know. Um, but that's been in my head, so something with that's going to be done here soon because I'm tired of thinking about it. Tired of it being a thought. I'd just rather go on and do something, and at least that thought leaves my head, and I can have a new thought. So anyway, with that being said, I am the Gen X Pawpaw. This is the Gen X Effect. One love, y'all.